Hey everyone, welcome back to Komal's Corner. So today I'm going to be doing a DIY makeup holder. You can also use it to hold your makeup, to hold your pens, your stationery, pretty much anything you need holding. I used to once upon a time have those, those big plastic acrylic ones that you can put your lipstick in and everything. But the problem with those is that if you break them and if you drop them, and I keep dropping my stuff a lot, I'm pretty clumsy sometimes. If you drop them, they end up chipping, they get dirty very quickly, I find them a bit harder to clean, especially since the dirt goes everywhere. And plus you're just spending money for no reason when you can just make something similar at home. I've talked about in one of my previous videos where you use things for like packing a first aid kit and everything. So yeah, the one way of packing makeup as well is using pouches. So I've got these set of cute little pouches. There's a third one, it's somewhere in the house, I don't know. So I've got something like this. I have something like this, which you can travel with. It also has my name. Thank you, Neelam, which is my sister who made this for me. So I have something like this. I pretty much cleared it out because I need to put it for washing. But yeah, you can hang this while traveling, or if you have a hook around the house, you can hang something like this. But it's very difficult to open these again and again. And then I have like a giant one which is stuffed inside with all my extra makeup. Because I mean, I like makeup, but I don't wear it that often for some reason. And like today, no makeup day. And so yeah, especially for my, I found that I always needed my lipsticks close to me, and I wanted it something that wouldn't just fall off and break, because clumsiness, as you know. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what I've already made, and then we can make something similar. Okay. So this is what I've been using to put my lipsticks in, as you can see, but well, it's not enough, so I'm going to make a second one today. You can customize this however you want. If you like a big big red lip on this side and a tiny one on the other. And as you can see, I've got a lot of lipsticks in here. I've got more lipsticks that need a holder. So basically you can use anything, any size you want. But to tell you what this exactly is, it's one of these cups. So these come in different sizes. Generally, they're yogurt cups. The yogurt comes in, a lot of time you get cream in them, and like sour cream or cream cheese. They all have different types of tubs like this, and you can use them. I find them very useful because they're pretty strong. Like, okay, if you crush them, they will break, like completely crush them, but they're pretty strong that way. You can drop them and nothing happens. And they are pretty much the right size. At least these ones are the right size for me to put my lipsticks in. The good thing about doing your own DIY, or rather upcycling something, is that not only is it good for the environment, because recycling uses a lot of resources, as I've mentioned this before somewhere. Recycling uses a lot of resources. Upcycling, you barely use anything. You're just using things lying around the house. So you're saving the environment. You have something that if you get bored of, you can just throw it away if you don't like. Like if you get bored of it after some time, instead of buying something new, just make something new. And thirdly, you do save a lot of money. Why do you need to go out and spend when you can just save? But for me personally, it's the fact that I love the environment, and I want to do my best to save it for the future generations to come. So I really like to upcycle everything I can find. So I'm going to show you some examples. You've seen this, and then we made one with the bigger cups. So this is something like you can make with your kids and put it for them. Like for example, you can have a comb, got a packet of wet wipes, a sanitizer in here. So this is something that you can. So here we've used chart paper, and we've used one of those paper shape cutters and put out little things. This is a good project to, keep the kids, if you have kids or yourself, you can just keep people busy with this. And obviously you can use different kinds of colors. You've got one here where we've done quilling. So if you want, like, it teaches you a new craft, and it keeps you busy, and you can put your pens in this. You can use it in the kitchen. Obviously you can't use this one in the kitchen because it's paper. But yeah, you can use it for your stationery, for your pens, your colors, as a comb stand. I mean, you're only limited by your own imagination, right? So let's get started, shall we? For doing this project, we need acrylic colors. For this one today specifically, I'm using crimson red, and I'm using this pink. It's a portrait pink, along with some brushes a palette. I already have color on mine, and cups in any size that you wish. If you haven't used acrylic colors before, remember they dry out very quickly. So the best way is to take some out in a palette, use them, paint, wait for your first coat to dry, then put some more, because if you leave the whole box with the tube open, this is all gonna dry. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna use the bigger one first, and I'm gonna start with painting it with crimson red. So this has almost dried, but I'm still gonna work on it because I wanna finish the video. No. Okay, so as you can see, as you guys can see, I've colored this. I've put about, I think, 3 to 4 coats, depending on how much writing is there on the container. If there's little writing or if it's completely white, it can be easier. Because I had a lot more writing on my one, it just took me some time. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the portrait pink and draw lips on this because I'm gonna use it for my lipsticks. So I'm doing this directly because I can. I'm not that good at painting, but it's okay to make mistakes, you know. So I'm just doing this directly, and if I end up spoiling it, you can always just turn it around and do it the other side. So as you can see, it's done. The paint is pretty much dry. I've also colored on the inside, so I'm just going to wait for that to dry. And once it's done, it's going to look pretty much like this. As you can see, I've used a bigger one because I want to put some bigger lipsticks in it. But you could do this with any kind of tubs lying around the house, ice cream tub, these were yogurt cups, anything that you can find. I hope you like this video, and I hope you will try this at home. Subscribe, like, comment. If there's something you have lying around at home and you would like to know how you can upcycle that, leave it in the comments below and I can come up with some ideas. Make sure to follow Komal's Khana. Bye everybody.